I hope you're doing well. I'm just reaching out because the unfortunate events that are happening in Iran are impacting interest rates, at least in the short term right now. And I wanted to show you some things just to provide some education in case you want to look at locking your interest rate ahead of receiving your 30-day notice. Now, first, there are just a few main things that I want you to know. Mortgage rates do tend to follow inflation and also move opposite of the 10-year. If the 10-year is doing poorly, it's actually good for mortgage rates. If inflation's coming down, that's also good for mortgage rates. And separate from this, the markets do not like uncertainty, which a conflict like this definitely brings. And on top of that, things like the closure of the Strait of Hormuz and this conflict in general is expected to lead to higher oil prices, already is. And because most goods have to be transported, that usually leads to higher inflation overall. Now, before this, we've been seeing the rate of inflation slowing, and we expected it to continue to slow as lower real-time rent numbers start to show up in the more important PCE and CPI inflation reports. It is fine to forecast and predict what will happen in the future based on technical levels as well as economists' expectations, but the reason my weekly market updates only cover what happened in that week and what's likely to happen the following week is because rates are also impacted by the media, what the Fed says, and world events that are completely unpredictable. So it's hard to know what'll be even in the short term, and the further out we look, the more of a guess it is. I included a 1-minute video here that I've probably already shared with you to explain why most people do wait to lock their interest rate until they have their 30-day notice, as well as the risks that come with locking sooner. But if you'd like to talk in greater detail or discuss what a longer-term lock might look like, please let me know. I don't want to confuse you, but if you're curious about the technical levels, I put another video on this page to explain that, as well as a link where I show you the patterns we watch for on technical levels as well. Look forward to talking soon and hope you're having a great day.